Studio. So everyone knows about today's world, the AI will AI is everywhere. So we need to integrate those AI services in the lots of services, lots of applications and apps, and so mobile devices, and everywhere we are using this. AI. AI services and all. So especially this Microsoft Azure plays a key role in this AI. And today we can talk about this most of the thing. Most of the time we have to talk about what is Language Studio. So I just go through from the from scratch to the, so how can we implement this Language Studio into the some one particular application, and everything we need to talk about this one. Okay, so and then I just share my screen. Let me tell me, and meanwhile you just drop me whatever the queries you have regarding this session, and let me know, and then I can forward my I can explain that particular queries regarding this one. Okay, and I just share my screen. Rajendran, I think
Yes, able
my
to see your screen. Yes,
yeah,
able to
yeah.
see.
Okay, give me a second. Now is it okay?
Yes, visible. Yep.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hi guys, and so today we can learn about this unlocking the power of language and explore the Azure OpenAI Language Studio. So we have to talk about, nowadays we have talking. Last 1 year and 1.5 years, 1.5 year about onwards, so we talk about this Microsoft Azure Cognitive Services, and especially that Chat GPT and OpenAI and everything we need to talk about. Today we have to talk about one of the cognitive services, that is the Language Studio. And so in this Language Studio we need to talk about some the sketch from the sketch to some the expert level and intermediate level, we can talk about this. So and meanwhile you can drop your queries regarding this one. And who I am. So I'm associate consultant at Evident. I'm working as a data engineer in Evident. So especially I'm in specialized in the Azure, and I work on this my Azure Databricks and Data Factory as well. And I'm an author, I'm a blogger, I'm a speaker. I hold the 7x Azure certified. And recently, Microsoft recognized me as a Microsoft most valuable professional in the category of artificial intelligence, in the subcategories like Azure OpenAI and machine learning. So if you want to connect with me regarding any AI, and you need to connect with me. This is my QR score, and after this session, I would like to share my LinkedIn URL as well. And let's get started. So I need to introduction about this Language Studio. And so it is a set of UI based tool that lets you explore and build and integrate the feature from the Azure AI language into your application. Let's see. So basically it is an UI based tool, and we have to, what we do is we need to build the application. We need to train that application. We need to integrate this application into the whatever the features whatever the application we have. We need to integrate this AI language into that particular model. So that is the basic that Language Studio, that particularly that will be work on that one. Okay. And Azure Language Studio is a powerful NLP, like a natural language processing model, and it was developed by the Microsoft part of Azure cloud companies. Yes, of course. So this is a natural language. So whenever we need to give any prompt regarding this in NLP, natural language processing, it will analyze and it will automatically recognize whatever the prompt that you have given to your particular model. It will generate their output according to your input data. So that is the thing. So I would like to show you that how this NLP model will work according this one. Okay. And this is the one part of this Azure cloud computing. Yes, everyone knows about this cognitive services is one of the service in this cognitive, Azure OpenAI as well. So we have in the Azure OpenAI we have some, excuse me, in Azure, so we have some custom features for this particular model. So what are they? That let's see. So it is a conversational language understanding. Yes, of course it will be. So it's a friendly conversation. For example, let's say, so how me and my friend will be talk about it. Like that, we can talk about this Language Studio, like a conversational language understanding. It will be having this custom features. We need to add for this custom feature to your applications by using this Language Studio. And text classification, yes, we need. So we have the one of the best advantage of this language today is the text classifier. We need to classify the text whatever the so we need, so for example, let's say we have some application, so we need to classify the text. For example, let's say there is a summary called there is a for example, it's a mix. The summary will be mixing with both the Telugu and as well as the Hindi and the Tamil and everything. So we have the different languages in the one paragraph. So by using this custom feature of this text classification, we need to separate by this by this language studio. So there is a one custom feature that will be work accordingly. For example, you just say like so just to separate this text classification by using your AI model, and you just separate by Telugu, Hindi, English, Malayalam, Kannada, whatever language you have, you just classify the text according to your perspective. So not only so, I just say the example like this language. So we have the there is no borders for this text classification. So we infinity, I mean we do, I think not infinity. We have some 50 plus text classification that will be work in the custom features in this language studio. And named entity recognition. Named entity recognition, for let's say named entity means for example it's a particular area name, particular state name, and India, I mean for example country's name, particular person name, so particular I mean company name. So that named entity means recognized for the particular city or whatever it means. It will say probably like a named, I mean, it will detect some names of the particular person, particular city, particular state, particular country, whatever it may be. It will be detected by this custom features. I would like to show you this named entity and how it will be analyzed and everything. Okay, and language studio features. So we have some more features, that is the key phrase extraction. Yes, of course we have the key phrase extractions, means we it will be separate there are some the key phrase extractions, so that will be separated by some the by using this language studio. So that is the identity information terms, so that will be work according to that one. And sentiment analysis, like so we have the sentiments, like for example some of the people are believe that superstitions and everything, right? So like that only we have, for example, the I love you. For let's say, so we have to there is a one girl, beautiful girl, so we need to say that is I love you, so that is the positive thing. So that I mean again, that girl said to you this I hate you, that is a negative term. So that is the sentiment analysis that will be works accordingly. Three types of sentiments, that is the positive, one is the so one is the positive, second one is the negative, and third one is the neutral. So there are the few neutral terms that will be work according to this sentiment analysis. So we need to analyze these emotions and everything that will be analyzed by this language studio. And in the meanwhile, I would like to show you in the demo session, I would like to show you how this sentiment analysis will work and everything. And summarization. So in the summarization, let's say for example, your boss is asking me to summarize this content. For example, there are some content creators out there, so they what they need is uh, not like that. For let's say, so you need to write one book. So what you do is, so you have some data in the scratch data, so you just collect that raw data into, and you have to put that raw data into this language studio. You just ask this summarization, there is a summarization feature is there, you just ask them to summarize this raw data into this particular so whatever the format you need, you just ask them to they that particular language studio, I mean language feature, the summarization feature makes the content will be very beautiful. So after they be using this language, I mean summarization feature. So before that, the data was the raw data. Now after using the summarization feature, the data will be more I mean, how can we say that the data will be make sense, like the lengthy data, I mean how can we say that you know in the general terms. So we have some raw data, that the raw data makes into one particular, I mean very beautiful beautiful I mean beautiful book, like I will show you, so then you can understand. I'm also not thorough about this summarization, how can we explain in the I mean, general terms. Okay. And document, so there is a one more I mean feature in this language studio is the document translation. So in the document translations, we have the requirement is active Azure blob storage. So what we need to do is so we need to put some files in. We have lots of files like XML files and CSV files and PDF and whatever the files you have. You just put that files into this document translation. and then it will be moved to. So we need to tag this in the document translation. We need to add some of the features. We need to we need to extract the information from this blob storages, and then it will be retrieve the data, and whatever the data we need, it will be translate the data. For example, the data will be in the English, so we need to ask like, please translate this data into this like Tamil or Telugu or Hindi. So whatever the I mean translation you need to ask that particular model, and easily translate the document. Yes, of course. So it will translate the data into in simple terms. It will translate that what are the models, everything you need to ask. It is like so that's why it will say that. So it's like our close buddies. We need to sorry, we need to talk about this model in a very easy manner, and it's like our buddy only. So you need to, whatever the content we need, you need to directly ask this particular model. They will give you some best features according to their input data. Okay, now name identity recognition. So we are already talking about this name identity, like it's a person name, city name, and whatever the name, it will probably it will indicates this main gender. And functions, like, see, so what are the main functions of this named entity recognition? So it will identify the names. Yes, of course, names means particular names, city names, person names, and state, countries, and particular things, and everything that will be recognized by this model. And dates, yes, of course, it will be analyzed by the dates. So for example, the independence will be the East Indian company declared the independence in the 1947. So it will be declared that. So we can ask this named entity recognition, like, so when was our the independence held, and that will say so 1947. Like that, it will take 1947 August 14 to 15. It will be in around 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So we get the independence. Like that, it will identify this named entity recognition. And locations of location, like that, I will say that is the city name, and whatever, not only the city and we can say, like, for example, Lake Victoria, Lake Superior, like that we can say. Now it will identify the name entities as well. And use cases. So this named entity in recognition we need to use in the lots of applications. For example, so I build the one bot application, so I need to, they have some lots of I need to get the source data in the raw data that will be having the metadata. So I don't know how, where I need to. So the user asked me to, I need some information about this particular city information. I just ask like, so I need this city name and everything. So the named entity recognition, or will plays a key role by using this that particular business requirement is there. So I need to use this named entity recognition that will give you this output in very perfect manner. Okay, so the accuracy level of this named entity recognition and the language today is very very higher, so compared to the other models. It probably around 85 plus. Out of 100, 85 plus 80 is 85 is the highest accuracy, and sorry, not highest, it's average accuracy for this named entity recognition and everything. And language detection, yes, of course. So it will detect the lots of languages. So for example, I will show you this how this language detection will give you. So I would like to so how this language detection, so we can, in the demo I would like to give you the two or three models in a, so at a time. So they will detect this how much percentage in this particular paragraph. For example, Telugu is a 48% and Hindi is a 12% and 40% is the English. But like that, it will detect the percentage, the amount of characters in this particular passage. It will detect list. The Telugu percentage is a 48 and Hindi percentage is a 12 and the English is a 40%. Like that, it will detect out of the 100% in the total characters. Okay, it's applicable for the multilingual application. Yes, of course. So this is the one point of multilingual application. Not only like multilingual means, so like in the German terms it will say multilingual means as what the one person will talk about the lots of languages. I mean lots of languages means, so like the person will talk about this Telugu, Hindi, English, and lot of. So we have, right, so there are some languages, so like that, that will say multilingual. Like that, it is and also the language today is a multilingual application. Okay. And custom text classifications. I think I'm audible, Rajendra, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, okay, yeah. Perfect. So, and custom text classification. So we have one more feature called the custom text classification. In this custom text classification, we need to talk about this model training. Yes, of course. So we need to train our model. Like we need to. So what is our agenda? What is our plan? And what is our one? What we need to. So we need to build our the model, and then we have to train that model, and then we have to integrate into one particular application. Everything that we have to do in this custom text classification. So for example, in the custom text classification, we need to train some different categories out there. So for example, let's say, so there are some the information is about some so like Mahatma Gandhi, and the information about the Jawaharlal Nehru, the information about the Narendra Modi. So everything that will. So what we need to give now, we need to add some this CTC, like custom text classification into that model. So we have to train that model. So we need to detect the only the birth date of this particular person. So for example, Narendra Modi birthday, Jawaharlal Nehru birthday, and for example, Mahatma Gandhi. Everything that we need to give some the custom features for this model. So that is the thing we need to train that particular model. An example. So there is some examples like spam detection. Yes, of course, we need to yeah, this is the spam detection and the topic categorization and everything. And I would like to share how this and also one more thing is that it will be work for the, I thought I saw in the recently one article in the USA. So most of the people exams that will be detected by, so whether that particular answer is right or the particular is wrong, and everything that will be, I don't know exactly. So I saw that is whether it is true or not. I don't know exactly. In the LinkedIn, survey, LinkedIn article, I saw one particular one. So this language studio will play in the key role in this exams spam. Spam. That particular summary is right or wrong, and everything that will be. So I don't know exactly how that will be work on everything, but that is also one of the test cases. So it will be working in the working in the different categories and everything. And we have some the topic categories. Yes, of course. So we have to choose some more topics in the different manners and everything that will be used for this custom text classification in the language studio, Azure Language Studio. And yeah, so we have some APIs, so we have to integrate this language studio into the your application. For example, you need to create one bot application, you need to integrate this language studio APIs into that particular model. So integrate the NLP features into the application. Yes, of course, that will play a key role. And REST endpoints. Yes, so we have some the REST endpoints as well, so we need to use that REST endpoints for the various tasks, and that will be work for your application as well. So of course, so compared to any multi languages, sorry, multi cloud, this language, Azure Language Studio will this Azure Language Studio APIs will work very effectively. Okay. And yeah, it will give the perfect output as well. And yeah, text analytics. Yes, we have some the text analytics features in this language studio. And we talk about this insights from text. Yes, we have two insights from the text. For example, include the sentiment analysis and the key phrase extraction and more. So we have the text phrase analytics. So for example, in the demo, I would like to show you. So I just give you some para. It will, for example, it will include both the sentiment analysis and as well as the key phrases extraction. So everything that will be detected by this text analysis in this particular model. Okay. And conversational language understanding. Yes, CLU. And so it is one of the thing. It is like our buddy. So we need to and chit chat with our this particular language model that will give you that particular sample output, and whatever it may, whatever the requirement for your business requirement, and that will be work for you. And we have the chatbots and assistants. Yeah. So let's say the conversational language understanding is just, so for example, let's say it is a, ChatGPT is one type of the conversational language understanding model. And we can say the Bing and Copilot is also, it will work for this one. And chatbots and assistants, yes, of course. And build the intent of understanding and information extraction. Yes, of course. So what is our purpose and what is our goal and everything, based on that particular requirements only, you need to you need to build that particular application by understanding the information and extraction. And that particular whatever the particular goal you have, you need to build according to you need to train that model into that your perspective. So that is the conversational language that will place for in this chatbots and assistants. For example, let's say in the chat gpt or in the I mean in the copilot model, we need to talk, I mean the, for example, let's in the azure chat as well. So we need to talk about, we need to, it is a clu model. I need to type like a hi. So I just give me the prompt like a hi. So that will indirectly, that response will be like a hi, how may I assist you. That is the response that will be comes from this clu, that will place in this this chatbots and assistants will give you that responses according to your prompts. And for example, I can give you a prompt like as how are you. So that is a positive thing, so that will give you the response, yes I am a positive, I'm sorry, I'm fine. And that will give you the responses according to your input prompts. That output responses will be based on that your input prompt. So that is the clu that will be works in this language studio. And data labeling and data training, yes of course, it is one of the thing that will be we need to talk about today. And model preparation, yes of course, we need to first of all, before we train the model, we need to prepare some the models label data for the training and everything, we need to train for a particular model. For example, so I need to create one application, so I have some personal website, so I need to create one chatbot or assistant for this particular model. So what I need to prepare that model, so what I need, so for example, so in my website I'm asking about the name and email and phone number and the age and area and everything, door number and everything, that will be asked. So for example, let's say, so there is a one e-cart e-business, I mean like so for Flipkart and Zomato we have some, right? So they're asking some the different I mean input data from the users and like that. So we need to prepare some model. That data labeling and training will be done from the by using this language studio as well. And Azure machine learning. So we have this language studio. We need to train the Azure machine learning. That will be like machine learning. That will be right now. It will be moved to this Azure AI Studio. So we have some custom train models. We need to train that particular model, and that again that training model that will be interlinked with this language studio, and that will be work for your particular assistants and particular chatbot creation. So this data labeling and the training will be plays that key role in that one. And deployment and monitoring, yes we have this deployment. So after you creating and training and after you build your model, after you train your model, and then you need to go for the deployment and monitoring of your application. So in this deployment and monitoring purpose, so we need to give you some the API deployment models. Yes, of course, we have some the APIs, and so we need to copy that API models, and we need to give the say, particular APIs into your particular model. And then also performance, so after that you're giving your API, so this Azure language studio APIs, and also give some your endpoint keys as well. And once you given this APIs and API deployment and everything, and automatically it will go for the testing purpose, that is the monitoring purpose. This monitoring purpose you need to retrain as needed. Okay, like once so you need to observe the particular model, so it will give you the responses in the effectively or not. It will take, I mean we have some the different types of categories of monitoring. So we need to check some view logs, and we need to check some the login details and everything. We need to monitoring by using this language studio. And after we have to deploy this model into the after we need to deploy this APIs into that particular model. Okay, and let's go for the demo. And I would like to share this one. Okay, 1 second, I need to share this. So before we go into this one, so one thing we need to go for this, we need to talk about this. You just log in with the portal.azure.com, this official website of this Microsoft Azure. So once we log in with to your credentials, and then you need to go for the Azure OpenAI. So you need to check your credit limit as well. So you need to go for your pay as you go, or you need to go for your free trial account. So that will be work for the 28 days or 30 days, I think. So probably it will give you the 12,500, $200, I think. And after that you need to utilize whatever the service you need, and you can go for that. So by using this language studio, so I need to use this language studio, I need to go for this Azure OpenAI. So I need this Azure access. So before that, I'm getting this Azure OpenAI, I need to apply for the access. So once I get apply for the access, it will take 12 hours to 12 I think 7 days. Within this particular time period, you get this access, and then you can utilize this language, all the cognitive services in this Azure. Okay, now I just tap on. We can go for this language studio and everything. So I can check. I can tap onto the Azure OpenAI. I just tap onto the Azure OpenAI. So we need to create one resource group for this Azure OpenAI and everything. So whatever the needed, and just tap on to create. So I'm already created one Dear Azure resource, but I would like to show you how to create this Azure OpenAI service and everything. So we need some subscription, like some I have the Visual Studio interface, that is my Microsoft MVP subscription I have, and I need to give you need to select your resource group, and so I'm already having the demo is the one resource group, or else you need to create instantly, like you just give me like blah 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 blah. So once you give the resource group, it automatically detect your resource, I mean it automatically created one resource group. And region, you need to select whatever the regions, for this language model it will work for most of the regions only, so you don't need to go for any particular one and all. So I just selected the east US. I just select as a default one, and then I can give like a name. So the name will be like a unique one. That not mixed with any other names and like that. So I just give like demo language and Delhi. So I just given the name. So that name is available means that will that it will shows this green mark. And a pricing tier. So I need to use this pricing tier as a SO, standard SO only. And after that I need to tap onto the next button. So I need to give the all the things, like whatever the type and everything will be in the default mode only. So once the default mode, so you need to add any tags regarding to your perspective for your Azure AI services. You need to add your name and values as well, and or else you need to go on for the review plus submit. So once the validation is completed, you need to go for the create your Azure OpenAI service. Okay, so I'm already created one service. So I need to, so yes, validation is completed. You need to tap on the create button. It will create your Azure OpenAI service. So I'm already created one service, right? Then I can go for this Azure, Dear Azure service. Okay, so in this Dear Azure so service, in the Azure OpenAI service, so I need to go for this Azure OpenAI Studio. So this is the official cognitive service. Cognitive, all the cognitive services will be available in this Azure OpenAI Studio, and I would like to show you what are the services that we are able to see in this Azure OpenAI. Okay, and it will take a few seconds to load this particular OpenAI Studio. Yeah, so this is the Azure. I mean OpenAI Studio. So this is the OpenAI Studio. So we have the chat playground and the completion playground. So completion means we have the different completions. So we need to go for this one. Dali playground, and this is the assistant preview. So this is the latest feature that will be available in this Azure OpenAI, and you can use for this assistant API in the whatever. So pre outline. So there is a, I'm talking about this assistant APIs in the month, this month end. I would like to share that link in the end of the session as well. And now we can go for this language studio. So in the left top, so there is a one icon called, you just tap onto the icon. So we have some the all the services, like a speech studio, language studio, and a custom translator, and a vision studio, document intelligence, content safety, Azure AI Studio, and vision learning. These all are the some basic cognitive services. You need to you need to go and play around all the services. Now today we can go for this language studio. So I'm already created one language resource. So for the language resource, so I just show you that how we have to create one language resource and everything. So there is a domain for this language today is language.cognitive.azure.com. This is the particular domain for this language studio. So what I need to do is, so I need to search here language. So you just you see that language button, you just tap onto the language. So I'm already created a lang dev level one recently. So what I need to, I will show you how to create this one. You just tap on to create button. You need to create one language studio and everything, and you need to select. So you need to give, you need to create any Q&A models and everything. You need to select this one, or else you need to go for the custom text classification and everything. You need to select, and then uh, go for tap onto the continue to create your resource. So once you select your whatever the requirements for you, you need to create same as like that. So demo purpose and region, and I need to give like Delhi AI day, and if it is available, that will, yeah. So 1K calls, and yeah, so the pricing tier is standard 1K calls per minute, and region is the east US, and it is the F3 includes. So you can use whatever the thing. So I need to use the basic model. So because after this one I can disable this one for that one. New existing storage account, yes, existing storage, I have the existing storage account I have. So that is blah blah blah. And So once I done, I just tick on this checking box by verifying the review acknowledgement on the responsible AI notice and everything. If it is anything responsible, everything we need to give the responsible for that one. Once it will give, everything is given, and we need to go for the review plus creator. So once the validation is completed, we need to create. That language model will be created. Okay, so it will take around 1 to 2 minutes. So it will create that particular model. Okay, and yeah, give me 1 second. So the validation is failed, so I would like to show you why this validation. Yeah, would be free trial subscription. Yes, it is not applicable for the free trial one. So what I need to do? Okay, I need to use this particular L1 I storage one, and then I can validate this feature before that one, and we can go for I'm already created one language studio one, that is a lang dev service in the language studio. So this is the language studio interface. So we need to log in this language studio, like this is the particular web, language.cognitive.azure.com is the particular domain for this model. Now I'm already created one project for this language domain and everything. So I would like to show you how this language studio will be helpful for this our model and so we have some the postcard transcription. For example, let's say you are working as in the like a voice process or non-voice process, and we have some the documents uh, let tell me, 1 second. So we have the dual audio and everything. So for example, let's say you have the transcripts, like audio transcripts and everything we have to put here, put in this language studio, so that will detect the captions, everything. So I have the in default audio content. So I just tap onto the default audio content. I just Rajendra, this audio is audible to everyone?
No.
Okay, okay, sorry. So actually I think I didn't enable this audio content as well. Okay, sorry. And so this is the audio content. So I just they are given as the input for this transcript model. So once I given this model, audio to this model, it will automatically the AI, the language studio, the AI service, that detects the captions in the particular. In this audio, it will automatically detect the content in the table. For example, let's say, so there are the positive and the neutral. So we have and also it will work for the sentiment analysis as well. Let's say the speaker is talking about, that is the positive thing, and then it is a neutral thing, like the positive neutral, like that it will understand the conversational model by using this language model, the post transcripts as well. And so that is about this language we can say this language models by using, for example, there are some startups. I know the few of my friends are working for this one. So they are talking about some customer care centers and everything. So that will, for example, the customer care is in the, for example, let's say the conversation in the English. So we have to how can we say that we have to save that particular conversation. We need to give that particular document into this particular model, that mp3 format we have to put here. And then that mp3 format will be that AI model will be analyze the content and they give you the samples like this one. And this is all about this call center transcription. Okay, and there is some more features like so we need to go for. So I would like to show you the what are the features we have. So we have some the featured we have some extract information is that we have the classified text as well. So we already talk about this classified text and understand the and question the Q&A model. So we need to create some Q&A models for your particular models as well. And we have the summarize the text as well. So these all are the services that will be available in the language studio. So now we can go for the initially extract the information. Okay, now I just go for the extract the key phrases. So I just tap onto the key phrases. So we have, everyone know about this, how to define the key phrases and everything. So we in the key phrases we have some the select. We need to select the language. So whatever the language we need, you need to select that particular language and everything. So we have defaultly it will have around 60, 55 or 56 languages in this language studio for this particular key phrase extraction. And then select the resource for this particular model as well. Okay, now I just selected as a text language as English. Now I can give you the resource, source from the my internal local storage. That is, I can give the key phrase document. I'm already created one document for this model. I just given that one, and then I just tap onto the run button. Okay, see, I given that what, so give 1 second. I just open that particular document as well, key phrases. Yeah, this is the CSV format I given for this model. So I just given this particular CSV format, it will automatically detect some information. See, and yeah, so this is the total information I given for this particular model for the extracting the key phrases and everything. So it is automatically, I just once I given the resource and I just tap onto the run button, it automatically given the result like this way. So see, there are some the key phrases like this way. The output will be generated by using this extracting the key phrases by using this language studio as well. So see, there are some key phrases as well. How the AI model will detect these key phrases according to this one. See, so this key phrase model we need to use for this one. You need to go for this subscription key and region, and like that we have some the endpoints as well. You need to copy these endpoints and you need to go for this. We have some the GitHub samples as well, like this way. And I'll show you. 1 second. Yeah, key phrase so this is the key phrase one. You just give you just add your key phrase Azure language endpoint and language key as well. You just replace this Azure endpoints and language studio endpoints, everything you need to replace this particular model, and it is automatically once you replace your API models, this is the API models, you just to apply for this more particular one into your particular language studio as well. So I think this one will be, and this is all about the key phrase extraction. Now we can go for the one more feature, and that is about extract the named entities. So extract the named entities. We can talk about some the about the person names and city names and state names and country. So I have the defaultly I created one all the states in India. I just created one CSV format. I just give that CSV format into particular this language to I mean named entity extraction model. Okay. Now what I do is I have that file as well. So I just tap onto that one. I have to select the states CSV model. So once I given the, so these all are the all the states in India and also union territories as well. Okay, so once I tap onto this model and give the run, tap onto the run. So now see, it will automatically detect the named entity as well. So let's say date, time and date range. Entity value January 2022, and it will detect the date and time as well. Okay, now the location and country region. So India is the 100%. So the confidence of this AI model will be 100%. Okay, and the quantity number is 28 is the confidence is the, like that we can say. For example, we can see state, it's Andhra Pradesh. The confidence of this on the whatever the model that will be, it will be like 77%. It will be like it will detect the location and everything. So it will say that the city and the state is it will detect the named entity and also give you the confidence value like this way. Okay, so like you can say it is a Chandigarh, it is like 100% confidence. Like that, it will extract the information and sorry, it will give the responses in the named entity format. Okay, so this is the format they will give you, the named entity format as well. Okay, named entity for this language studio, and we can go for the extract the health information. So I thought, okay, I need to search one health information. Okay, um, blood blood cancer symptoms. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to copy this one, and I just go for this extract the health information. Oh, yeah, sorry. So I think so. I'm created this language studio, so it is not work with a particular region. So that's why I'm unable to use this language model. So in this model, what we do in this language studio, so we just give some the, for example, the particular person is suffering from the cancer and everything. For example, in the dengue fever and so we have some of the different types of symptoms for this different types of health issues, right? So that will this AI model, this language AI model will be detect that a particular a person having the issue regarding this cancer, this regarding the issue and everything that will be detected. The accuracy of this language model in this health issue, it is more than 92%. So it will detect whatever the issue that will be very random. So that's why I think in the before the build event, so the Satya Nadella and he will announce that this no this language studio health information extraction is very accurate compared to any multi language, multi clouds and multi clouds. Okay, so this is the extraction. So you just give us some information. For example, you have the documents of all the things. For example, not so you don't need any in the CSV format and not so that is also, for example, let's say so you are suffering from the fever and everything, just to give some all the details into the one particular paper and everything, just to give update that picture into this language studio and health information, that automatically detect that you are suffering from the fever or not, and how can we so and also this language studio will give you the information like how can we uh, so if there is any remedies for this language model, everything that will be give you the responses according to your issues as well. I will say you sorry. I will tell you this language this extract the health information tryout also give you the solution for your health symptoms. So whether that is only for the low level of this for cough or fever and sneezing and everything, that will give you that particular model as well. Now we can go for the another service in this language studio, that is just completed the named entity and custom named entity recognition as well. So we have the custom named entity recognition. You need to create one project according to your, so for example you need to so the we already tried about the default custom named entity recognition. So we need to create one the like custom model for this particular model. You need to tap on to create one project. You need to give, you need to add your all the files into your blob storage or storage your containers and everything. So once everything is completed and you need to utilize that particular project into your custom model. Okay, so you need to add this custom features to your application that will be work accordingly. Now what I do is I just go for the language to do another for one more feature. So that is called text analytics. So this is also not work for because of this I selected for this East to US. So it will work for the different regions. So that way it is not work, and we don't have that much of time, and we can go for the classify text. So we have the classify text feature as well. So now classify the text. So we have the classify the text into different whether the text is positive manner or negative manner or neutral manner. So we can go and analyze this one. Okay, now what we do is, so I need to select this language and I can go for the Azure lang dev resource as well. Now I can give this browsing file as a some different thing, key phrase, and yeah mm, yeah, I just given the health update. So let's see whether they give you the information or not. Yeah, see that positive the document of this particular model is positive thing is 7% only, and the neutral thing is neutral data will be 78%, and the negative of this particular model is around 15%. So like that, so the person is having the some bone cancer and everything, that will be everything. Yeah, so not only this one. Okay, sorry, so we have the lots of sentence sentiment. So based on the sentence, it will based on the sentence only it will detect. Okay, so we have the neutral sentence and yeah, negative percentage, everything like for a particular sentence that will be work particularly work accordingly. So there is in this particular sentence we have the positive data will be 46% and neutral data in 52% and negative data is around 2%. So like that way it will detect the sentiment analysis as well. Okay, so what I do is, so I need to give the some other data. For example, I need to ask this chat GPT model give some um, give me some negative and pos sorry positive data. So I need to give to the ChatGPT model. Let's say they will give you or not. Uh, Based on the health data. Okay, so what I do is, okay, so I need to copy this particular text. Okay, what I need to do is I need to copy this more whole text and okay, I just copy here. Okay, now I just tap on to run button. Now see, so here we see the increase the ability the negative impact of this health issue and everything will be different, like so based on your custom I mean data only, it will give you the sentiment analysis, whether the data is in the positive or neutral or negative. So like that way we can analyze that. We need to give the text commands, or you need to give the I mean the text prompts, or else you can give the documents as well. Okay, now we can go for the some more feature and detect the language. So I need to detect the I need to have I already having the some data. So the biryani in how to prepare the biryani in the Telugu. So I just tap onto this one. So now I can tap onto this run button. See, so the confidence of the detecting the language will be 100%. The whole language will be like 100%. Now what I do is I can go for the upload the one more file, that is how to how to prepare the biryani in Hindi language, or how. So there's a process of making the biryani. Okay, now it can tap on. So I mean now it will detect this language like Hindi. It is a 100% confidence in this one. Now what can I do is I just open this. Okay, okay, wait, and I can open this particular model. So I have the biryani in Telugu. So I need to copy this model, copy this data, and I need to put the data into, sorry, okay, so here only. Okay, I just given the both data, Hindi and as well as the Telugu. Now it will give you the response or not. Let's see. Now, so I given the both the data Hindi and as well as the Telugu, so it will detect so only Telugu language only. So I didn't see that it will detect the sometimes, yeah. So probably we can confuse this AI model into the two or three different languages. You can give that it will I mean it is having some detecting the different so it will detect some languages, but not all the languages it will detect, so like that way. Okay, so that's why I given this both Telugu language and as well as the Hindi language are given. So that's why it will detect only the Telugu language only. Now we can go for this some more feature, that custom text classification. We need to text the particular model. So that particular model you need to create some the project, and you need to upload your particular files. And then for example you have an hospital, and you need to upload all your hospital I mean hospital health issue, but I mean patient details and everything. And you need to update these details into the particular bot or I mean assistants that will. So once you ask to the particular assistants or the chatbot, that will give you retrieve your data, and then they will give you the responses according to your input data. So like that it will be custom text classification is also work for this one. Now custom sentiment analysis, so it is also like this way only. So we need to go for, and I'm already talk about this. This is just, it automatically like it so this is the custom one. So you need to create that sentiment analysis by like previously we talk about the only for one sentence it will be like the positive, negative and neutral it will be. So for the custom model you need to, for example, the whole paragraph, uh, you need to create one custom sentiment analysis. So I need the only the whole page. I don't want to need any one particular sentence, and I don't want to need any particular model for this I mean sentiment analysis. So only for the whole paragraph I need one sentiment analysis only. So no, don't need for the each line and like that. You need to create one custom model as well. And so this is all for the classified text as well. And now I can go for the language, conversational language as well. So we need to go for the custom Q&A maker, and that is you need to ask for this website and everything, the chatbot creation and everything. And summarize. So before this one it will work for I I'll try to do the demo for this understand the language and conversation level in the end. Now I can go for the summarize text. Okay, summarize the information. What I do is I just go for the tap onto the summarize the text button. Now I can select the language. I just select the language as English. Now I can go for the resource is a langdev, and enter the number of sentences in the summary maximum. So you need to tap onto the 20. So whatever how many sentences you want, you can select that one. And specify the summarization, whatever you need to customize your model, for example, your particular model. So what I need to do is I just drop all my files. Okay, I need to give the states information. Okay, So once I given the states information, I just tap onto the run. Okay, so let's see what is the result output of this particular model. Yeah, so I just given the information in the like step. I mean, I given the like a 28 states and some union territories and everything I have given in this model. Now the AI model analyze this summary and then it will created one best abstraction. That will give the two outputs like extractive summary and abstractive summary. So it is in extractive summary. It is like in the bullet points. It will give you the say sentence by sentence like that. It will give, and the summary means it will having the abstractive summary. It will give you the only one particular one. So like that way it will it will automatically it will detect the data and it will retrieve in, it will extract into in the particular application. So for example, let's say so you have the health data, so that will be in the different for example, let's say the person is having the lots of diseases, so the final output what you need the final output and everything. By using this language studio and everything, that final output will be generated by using this model. So you just tap onto the just to give upload all your documents, and then you just tap onto the run model. So automatically it will extract the information. Extract the information, and it will give you the response according to your input data only. Like that way it will be done. So you just tap onto the applied AI and it will give you the response, and like that way you just tap onto the run model and wait for the output as well. Yeah, so this is the summary. Like by using a AI model, it will summarize the loss. Let's see how big it was by using this AI models and applied AI models and so like that it will work. Now this is the summarization information tryout and everything. Now I can go for the uh, 1 second custom summarization. So if you want to customize your particular model into, so I want this, so particular thing you want is, so you just create this, customize your particular model, and then you can go for this one. Now you can go for the Q&A maker. Okay, now I just tap on to the understand the question, and as well, I just tap onto the custom question answering. Okay, I'm already created one model for the project. I would like to show you how to create this particular model and everything. So you just to add your language resource and your Azure research resource as well. And if you have, and you need to create that Azure search resource as well, and you have to give your name as well. I just give them the Delhi. Okay, sorry, Delhi AI Summit. Okay, and description, you don't want to give any description, you can keep it as a default one only, and then you can select the answer as, so the output response will be how what is the output you need. You just give the output no answer phone, or like that you can give. So there is no answers phone, you can give that one. Okay, I just tap onto this next to model and once the review and validation is final, you just tap onto the create project. Okay, so once the project is created, you need to utilize that particular model. Okay, now image resources and everything. Now custom answering. So I'm already created one model. So what I do is, so I'm already yesterday I given one. So you just, so for example, I will show you how to do this one. So I've created this Delhi AI Summit, right? So I just tap on this one. So you need to add your sources. For example, your source is a URL, your source is a files model, your source is a chit chat and everything. You just add your source as well, like that. So I want to give you this source. 1 second, and so I just tap onto this URL and I can paste it here. Okay, I just given this add URL. Name is so URL I just given, and so classify that. So whether it is a auto detect or unstructured data. So just to given the auto detect as well and add L. Okay, so once you add the data, so it automatically redirect to that particular website. So you need to go for the Q&A making and everything. I'm already created, so I just go for the demo language. So this is the particular managed source I have that will be created. So this is the output process, like oh sorry, language studio, this particular website model. So we need to give, you need to add your data as per according to your one. So we need to train your model. So for example, it automatically, so what I need to do is I need to select all the resources that's available in this particular model, and then I can go for uh, test this model. Okay. So for example, I include the short answers, include the knowledge based answer. I just to give that one. For example, this is the output, the particular website already we are given. So that particular output will be responded here only. Okay, I'll give you the text prompt as well, like hi.
Pratap, sorry to interrupt. 5 minutes,
Okay,
okay. We have five
okay, okay,
minutes
no
to make
problem.
it
So I
start
will,
and next.
yeah, only this one only. So once
Yep.
it will be completed, it will be
Yeah,
done.
fine.
Okay.
We'll take. Yep.
So I just give the input as a hi. So the answer will be like a no answer phone. Now I can give the like supports. See, I just given the supports, and yeah, see, the output responses will be generated, like the output responses will be like that way. And now I can give like what is curl. I just given the input data, input prompt. So they will give you the answer. So once you test this model, you need to deploy this model into your particular application. So that is the thing that we have to do. Uh, so this is the deploy this knowledge base. So this is the deployment. So once you have to created that particular test into the model, you need to tap onto the create bot. So automatically it created that particular bot, and then you can utilize that particular bot into your application. Okay. I think I'm already created. I would like to show you. So once how much percentage it will be work. So everything, like it's how the software life cycle is available and everything it will be done. So once you created and you need to go for the utilizing this. So you need to go and you need to create one chatbot creation and everything. So it will take some time, and I would like to show you. So lang that okay. I just tap onto this one. Okay, the resources are not found. Yeah. So okay. I need to deploy this project. Yeah, so once you completed the test and everything, and you can go for the deploy your model. And I would like to show you the manage resources. Okay, knowledge base. Okay, so I would like to show you the home. I'm already created one chatbot creation. Okay. Mhm. Okay, wait, give me a second. So this is the thing. I think. Give me 1 second. Okay, okay. I think this is not one. So I need to create one model. So okay, I just give some the details as well. So give me 2 minutes. Probably I need to finish this one. I just add some demo, and I need to give some resource, and I have to give some the bot handle. Okay. I just given some, yeah, I need to give some, and also you have to select the pricing tier. So you need to select the only pricing tier will very basic level price tiering, because so whatever the data you have, so that will be whatever the credit limit you have, that will be exhausted very quickly. So you need to select very free and thing only. So once it will be reviewed, and I think we have to give some web app application. So I need to give some app service. Okay, so I need to create one. I don't have any existing app service plan. I need to create that one. Okay, so previous one, yes, one. I need to tap. Okay, give me a second. So it will work or not. So once it is, I mean, custom deployment is completed. So you need to go and utilize your bot, and you need to integrate that particular bot into your application and everything. I would like to show you this custom deployment you need to do. So as of now, if you have any queries, please drop me your queries as well. I would like to. I think the time is not enough. Yeah, so it will take, so once your deployment is completed, you need to utilize your model, and if there is a one URL is appear, so you need to go and you need to copy that URL and you need to paste it in the one private window, and you need to utilize that particular model. So you need to, for example, that I'm created for this CURL and call, so you need to utilize that CURL and website, and you need to ask some several questions particularly. So not only for this particular one, you need to extract the information, and you need to ask for the several questions regarding to that particular model. You need to based on your perspective, you need to give your prompts, and that automatically the responses will come. And the custom we are created the custom model, right? So based on our custom responses only, we get the output responses. So as of now, let me know if you have any queries, and or else I need to. So that's all from my end. And thank you so much for this opportunity. All, I mean, the entire team of this daily edition of this global power platform, and also, yeah, thank you so much. I think
Hi
so.
guys, if you have any queries, please post it in the chat box. So Pratap will be respond accordingly.
Yes, 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 and yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Pratap. Thank
Yeah,
you for sharing the knowledge on this topic.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, and I think Gomati is waiting for you. Yeah, sorry for this.
Yes, Pratap, no problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Please put your queries in the chat, and I would like to. In the meanwhile, I would like to give you the responses as well.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
Pratap.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Our next speaker, Dr. Gomati is. So she is a Microsoft MVP and Microsoft certified trainer as well. And she is a Power Platform Solution Architect expert. Hi, Gomati. Hope you're there,
Hi.
right?
Hi, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Can I
Uh,
share my screen?
yes, yes, please. And the stage is yours. You can share your screen and the topic. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for this excellent platform. Today, my topic will be on transforming data into decisions using Power BI. So, I'll be showing you how to use AI visuals in Power BI, and I can show you like how it is very insightful to create it. Already, he has given a detailed introduction about me. I'll just take 1 minute of time. So, I'm Dr. Gomati. I did my doctorate in machine learning and data science, which brings me the Asia and India Book of Records, where the tool which I have developed during my doctorate, which predicts a disease, which brings me this Asia and India Book of Records. So I'm a global speaker and I'm a published author. I have already published a book, which I did it for my PhD, and also another book is on the way, like it is yet to publish. And I'm a patent holder, that is 6 in national and 6 international patent holder. I'm a YouTuber as well and a blogger. So let us go to the topic today. Today I'll be giving you with the use case, like completely it based on a use case on a retail company. What is the issue in that company and how the key influencer AI visual in Power BI was is really will help us to convert the challenge into a better decision and an excellent way to visualize what went wrong. I'll show you the demo of how to use that key influencer, and if time permits I'll also show you how to use